Welcome back, guys. Ben here, and today we are back checking out Necrophosis, and this will be the DLC Subconsciousness that we are checking out today. Now, we played Necrophosis about a year ago now, a little bit over that, I think, when the game first came out, and I will leave a link to that video in the description below if you want to see that. It's about 2 hours long. It is the full game. And it's a walking sim with puzzles. And the standout for this is that it was very much the art style and kind of, yeah, just the imagery influenced and inspired by the works of Zdzisław Beksiński. And so I had a little bit of that Scorn vibe, a little bit of not quite the same, but with the kind of Geiger kind of stuff as well. So yeah, it was quite an interesting experience. It ran well. It looked good. It had some interesting puzzles, but it was very straight to the point. And now they are back with a follow-up DLC to this. So we're going to check it out. But I'll do the blurb and all that stuff for you. And then, like I said, we'll jump straight into it. So Necrophosis is a first-person horror adventure, plunging you into a nightmarish realm teeming with grotesque forms and ominous visuals. Delve into eerie landscapes and uncover secrets in this atmospheric journey through the macabre. Now, the developer is Dragonis Eris and Adonis Brustinu, and Dragonis Games are the publisher. And like I said, this Subconsciousness DLC, it is £4.10, and I think the actual base game itself is £13.49. So, you know, not you can pick the whole thing up, all of it, for, you know, 15 quid, $18 or so, all in. Probably, like I said, maybe on a little bit of a higher side for the base game, because it's only going to run you a couple of hours, no replayability. So yeah, that will be all down to what you value for that experience. And I'll have, like I said, that full playthrough below for you. So in that description, if you did miss it the first time around, because I know we've had many new subscribers since we played this, so easily to go under the radar. The DLC is meant to be around 50 minutes to an hour maybe, so not going to be a super long one today. And it came out on the 28th of May. So with that all said, bit of a long-winded intro. Sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. This is Necrophosis Subconsciousness. So in terms of starting the DLC, they, instead of, obviously, if we continue, that would just pick up on the last save before the end of the game. So you go to New Cycle, and you go Choose Cycle down here. And then the developer said you choose Forbidden Path. These are obviously the chapters of the main game. And then you got Forbidden Path, so that is what we're going to do. Are we a new guy then, instead of the guy we were before? Okay. So as you can see, from a visual standpoint, very, very striking. Oh wow. So, flesh and bone should be made until the dream sheds to the rot and becomes a reality. Okay. Like I said, not really a horror game, just very unsettling and grotesque. And then it's got its puzzles. Hello? I don't actually know if we... Oh. Let's put him here or not? Consciousness. At last you awaken. I am the keeper. Not of you, but of what must be done. Return the forgotten relics. Only then will the ritual awaken the gate. We are both mechanisms, moving according to a fate neither of us authored. So, I mean, there's one of them, right? And put him in there. And give him a little bubble bath. Reaching out, seeking comfort amidst execution. And we got a few other things that we got to put down. What's this little thing here? The fiend craves organs. But though, like, from like a coherent visual side of things, it's very striking, isn't it? And just grotesque. And that's one of the strong points of the base game that I really liked, was just how good the visuals were. And how weird it was as well. It was just freaky at times. Do a little cupboard in his chest. He doesn't look happy about it. For eons I have served gods and deities within this forsaken realm. Yet even they have fallen from their grace, devoured by grief and eternal torment. The curse of necrophosis reshaped me into a hollow instrument. To escape the agony of feeling, I surrendered my heart. Find it, return it to this ruined shell, and I shall relinquish to you the relics I have guarded through endless decay. Okay, so he wants his heart. We can try and find. Keep having a look down here. Okay. You hear it. Quiet scream beneath the soil. The echo of all that should have awakened, but never did. I cradle their silence, and I warn you. Beyond the gate lies an eye that does not see. It devours. Okay, so that's... We can take this. Okay, might need that for something. And there's a door in a person. Like I said, it's such a like a. Oh, we need something there. Some thoughts demand restraint. Such a bizarre, like. How do people come up with this? You know what I mean? I feel like you're always being watched. This isn't his heart. I don't know if one of the relics we need. I think so. You use the mouse wheel to like cycle between what you're holding. And he's a key in there as well. I think that guy has the key. At its core, it functions a little bit like an escape room, right? Just way more twisted. Way more twisted. At long last, the curse loosens its grip. Subconsciousness itself stands before my endless decay. You are the second fragment of the one mind, as these twin tablets mirror your divided being, your cycle, your purpose. Know this. The gate will not stir, nor will the path unveil itself until you perform the ritual of acceptance. Do we pick one that we want? Or, I mean, that is this guy holding the two tablets, isn't it? Oh, we take both of these. Creeds of death, foreign to me, their complexity varying. Instructions on things beneath me, yet deeply desired. Okay. I guess we'll keep hold of these for a second. Oh, and he needs a brain. Oh no, oh yeah, we can put our brain in him. We can spread the bone that way. There we go. Is that bizarre? Even I've forgotten a little bit how weird this can be. Our brain is like a mechanism, because there's a lot of this stuff that's like, I don't know if it's even biomechanical. Judgment remains unfulfilled. The judgment must be carried out. I feel like we're gonna have to rip his chest open. None may disrupt the cycle. Okay. We've awaited your arrival, fragment of mind, for we know what sleeps beyond the gate. Rebind the chains, restore the order we guard, and we shall grant you an offering worthy of the ritual. Everyone seems on board. Well, that's some lungs. Oh, can we take that? No. We need to find a crank handle. Yeah, okay. Can't take that one. Presumably some of the items we've got now should help unlock some of the other ones. This guy wanted organs, didn't he? Huh, there we go. That's what we need. The burden is overwhelming. Oh, this won't let me sprint. Rather than saying sprint not available, it's like the burden is overwhelming. Okay. Don't even know what that is. Got an eye on it though. Desire, flayed and bound by the limitations of flesh. Tablets there. And that goes there. Okay. I think this could be a little heart for his chest. That could work. Yeah. Still don't know what this disc is for. He's looking at it like, I don't know. Ah, the weight returns. This forgotten pulse, this burden I once cast away. You've restored what I sacrificed to oblivion. Take these relics, fragment of mind. May they guide you where even gods have perished. Okay. Okay. Trapped in an illusion of something beyond itself. We can now... Oh, the rotten dream locked behind the intricacies of the mind. That's not the key. Not a massive play space, really. Like I said, I think this is like pretty much a standalone chapter. I don't think we're the original. We're Subconsciousness, aren't we? Although now I'm like, so we've got to put a. Looks like we've got to put a lock on something, and then we can use that lock. Put a key on it, but I can't think where we could put that on. Oh, it's the door in the giant weird man, isn't it? I kind of repressed that visual. Here it is. Thinking then for a sec, I was like, what have we seen when we need a lock? Oh. Okay. Never did I imagine I would witness the cycle nearing fulfillment once more. We watched consciousness animate your husk, and we waited endlessly for the mercy of oblivion. Yet the realm did not collapse, it endured, for the darker cycle remained unfinished. Only when subconsciousness fulfills its burden may we finally descend into peace. Our master fell into a slumber beyond time, and we as loyal remnants chose to sleep within his hallowed form. Take this relic, fragment of mind. You are the last hope carved from our decay. May the husk of the blind god remember you. So they're all rooting for us. Right, let's put that in there. Is that just part of the ritual, or does that give us anything? Okay. Is that... Oh, the disco's there. Okay. Way bigger. Oh, this didn't end well for him. Oh. But the gate is opened. Step through subconsciousness. The dreamer waits, and its eye has long hungered for you. Okay. And the next zone. And it's similar to how the base game kind of persists. You go from one section to the next. Different puzzles and different, this object goes here, this object goes there kind of stuff. I think it very much goes through the motions, but you're here for the the world building and just the aesthetic. You know what I mean? This isn't a difficult game with complicated puzzles by any means. You're more just taking in the art. I'm gonna come back here with a few little things. The finger gate. A horseman. Yep. Our cloaks carry the dust of ages. Our steeds have outlived empires of bone. We have followed the last trails of breath across this realm. Stand witness at the eye of the unborn god. We were servants once, faithful to an ancient power now lost to the sandstorm of eternity. You are the final spark, fragment of subconsciousness. We are only here to watch it fade or ignite. There's that giant eye. Fragment of mind, we have awaited your tremor across uncounted deaths. We are the elders of the throne, the last witness of the sleeper's dream. Before you lies the eye of the dreamer. Sealed, chained, and starving for meaning. Your presence completes the broken half of the cycle. Your fourth subconsciousness. For in your ascent, the sleeper remembers. And in your failure, all realms collapse into the first silence. Okay. We've got a few things we can interact with. Put the brain in there. From our brethren of forgotten realms, together bound by torment. Nazrallah. Okay. Can't take that, we can only put it back. There's like a part of a brain. Another part of a brain. And another part of a brain. We have another brain here as well. Okay. I'm guessing the big pieces of brain go in here. Little brains on the back. Whilst I'm making the curse broken and consciousness undone. Okay. That's cool, isn't it? Like the 4 horsemen, but there's only 3. So we've seen a few of these statues, so let's go gather these up. And they're in that little chamber thing, aren't they? That's very Cthulhu inspired there, isn't it? I don't know. Okay, so he goes there. He goes there, and he goes there. And that goes in the middle. Turn them all in. Ah, there we go. It's now lit the flame. Do we put this on here? No. Maybe this is like the fire that lights this guy. It is not. Ah, it'll go on here, won't it? Like a lighter. Okay, so now we got that. Why can't we tick this? And in we go. Here's a visual treat, if you want to call it that. Not because of how how nice it is. It's more just your eyes are at least mine are like diverting everywhere. Like just all the little details and care and everything they put into this. Right, so we got a few things all hanging around. Another brain. One that we can open his backpack again. Okay, so that's where all those things go in him. Complete the cycle. Release me from this endless torment. My body is fused with these walls. My thoughts echo forever within this cursed dome. Like a pregnant one, isn't it? Like the mother image. And that's the baby, I guess. Symbolism. Oh, okay. Your presence burns, it tempts me. You're not straight close to spark. For if you cross this threshold, I will unravel you thread by thread. Until nothing remains but flavor. Okay. Alright, dude. Cool. Stay away from you. Just picking up all these. Got a few things in our inventory now. they also need some things put in. You can also take these out, though, as well. That's the thing. Fragment of subconsciousness. Your presence hums with the same resonance that once lived within me. I am the first spark, the one who faltered, the one who broke the chain. But you may yet succeed. Seek the matter left behind by previous vessels. The scraps of purpose they failed to uphold. Bring them to me. I shall weave their remnants into a vessel, capable of reaching the sleeper's eye. The bridge must be strong, or the cycle will devour you as it did me. Okay. I just realized there's a table on hands and feet. One's like complete, I guess. Oh, this one's not. Feel the walls breathing, don't you? They breathe because we are trapped inside them. All who failed before you. I was a fragment once, as you are now. But the ritual broke me. My subconsciousness fled in terror, twisting itself into shapes that stalk these ruins. Complete what I could not. But this church will claim you, reshape you, and your mind will spend eternity trying to escape its own corpse. Not being funny, dude, but it's basically pick up and put down. I'm sure how these people failed. So we could put that one in there, and we could put that one in there. And then a few of these, you can take that one. Take these. They're all the same. You can take this as well. So, I think this one probably goes in here. Looks like the same shape. Oh, desires eternal sight. Okay, well, let's... It's not just that, you gotta, like, twist them as well. They're all like keys. Okay. Alright. This one needs to be... very fleshy, isn't it? This game. I was worried this would be pulling these out. I didn't know you had to twist them, so there we go. So these are like the final forms, aren't they? There we go. Okay, so that's one of them. That's another. And that's another. Another one. That one was all done. There's something we're missing. Place for that which may bear witness. Just trying all these. I don't think we have any of these at the moment. We don't. Not sure if these are linked or not. I spoke too soon. We're going to end up with this guy. Is there anywhere else we can interact with these right now? Don't want to test him trying to eat us. Then we've got to go back out. And get something to come back. Oh, one sec. Oh. Needs enlightenment. Brain. Oh, our brain in there. Okay. Hope. Oh. Okay. Not very good with eyes, not gonna lie. Okay, so that goes there. Right. And that's the final bit that we needed. Right, okay. I was gonna say, it tends to be the puzzles are in their self-contained places. And then that goes in there. Okay. And then that goes in there. Basically just going to feed him all of these. Gonna weave it for us. That's all we got. There we go. The forgiving is, the forging is finished. The matter of the forgotten has been reborn into purpose. This vessel shall anchor your essence across the threshold of the sleeper. Accepted fragment. With it, the bridge will not fracture. Your path now extends beyond death, beyond memory, beyond me. Go, and fulfill the cycle that broke us all. Okay. Very, sexual's not really the word to use, but very like yeah, reproductive and exchanging of like the blending of bodies, isn't it? And the flesh with the bone, the flesh with the walls, you know what I mean? Like the combinations. I think that got me into these types of art styles. Obviously, H.R. Geiger is the one behind, or H.G. Geiger with Alien, and then there was that game called Scorn, which we played as well, which was very influenced by his works, and Zdzisław Beksiński, which is, this one's primarily more Zdzisław Beksiński as an art style. He goes in there. And then our mind goes in there. Now we can dream. Come out the other side. That might be it. And it is. There we go. So, yeah. What was that, like three little puzzle rooms, if you break it down simply? And a lot of them are get this item, put it in here to get this item that allows you to put it in there to get that item that lets you get out. Like, that is the loop. And to be fair, the base game is like that as well. I know at its core, a lot of puzzle games or escape room type games at its core are like that as well. I think, what was that? We're about 40 minutes running on that, so yeah, I mean, considering the full game that we played before was like 2 and a bit hours, I don't know. It's a weird one, isn't it? Because I think if you're paying £15 for 3 hours of game, on the surface of that, I don't think that's really worth it. You know, with the base price and the DLC price. That said, from someone who likes to try different indie games, I think the art style and stuff is truly like quite a unique looking video game. There's not many other games, like I said, only really Scorn, and Scorn's more Geiger with a bit of Beksiński. This is very much Beksiński for the main part. I'm not aware of other places you could experience this in a video game format. So very cool at its core, but yeah, very short and sweet. And I'm guessing these were probably some ideas or some things that they wanted to put into the main game maybe, but they didn't have time. And so, you know, over the last year since the game's come out, they've used some of that money they've made to like bring some of those ideas to life into a little DLC chapter. I'd imagine it's probably something where they'll then move on to their next title after this. Dragoness Eras, they did a Cthulhu-inspired game called The Shore back in 2021. I think it recently just came out onto PS5 recently. I actually do own that, so that might be one we check out and see where that one was before. And then there was another one called Eresis, but that was more of a co-op Lovecraftian game there as well. So they've got a few titles under their belt. And Necrophosis was... You can see the elements of that Cthulhu stuff here, but it's very much Zdzisław Beksiński at its core influences and art direction that it's going for. But they're quite yeah, cool little puzzle games, nice in their isolation. And this one, because of the art style, it does live long in the memory. Like Necrophosis was one that stood out to me last year, albeit more from a visual standpoint. Even the main game, the actual like story itself, you're trying to interpret what happens, and I remember it being a little bit, you're just going through the motions. So yeah, brilliant visuals and just the imagination and creativity of it all, but very much a walking sim with some puzzles and quite straightforward. They're nothing challenging by any means on that side of things. So yeah, blueprints and Rivage and that kind of stuff are in a different league when it comes to like the puzzles and things like that. And even things like what was it, House of Da Vinci and things like that, those ones I feel like they are and like Mist and Riven and those kind of things, I think it falls short. This falls short compared to those, but visually this one's a treat, a spectacle, and disturbing as well, but is what it is. What do you guys think? That's where I'm going to leave it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Take care.